Hey guys. Hey guys. So let me see if this is live because I have to see if it's actually working. I didn't see nothing come up. Let me see. Oh, nice. Okay, so listen. I have to check. I think my sound is good. I'm going to share. I'm going to share and then I will get started. So the topic that we're doing today, talking about, I'm not sure if you guys remember from last time I had shared that I will be talking more about myself, exposing some things about myself that God has been teaching me and dealing with me on, and it's Single Exposed Network. And let me just introduce myself. I am Iasia. I am the visionary of Single Exposed Network. And usually I have some people on here that will be hosting with me, or people that I will be interviewing. However, that's not the case today. It's me, and I'm here to expose some things about myself. And though I love to talk to others, right? I love for us to gather and have these chats and really like get into some deeper things, right? Because everybody has their own experience. I so love that. I so love to hear from other people's experiences. So please, if you are willing to come on the podcast, just let me know, inbox me. You can also email me at singlesexposednetwork@gmail.com. You can inbox me on Single Exposed Network page, and please go and like my page now. Or you can hit me up, Iasia Young. You can just hit me up. And I'm also on Instagram. I'm trying to be proactive, y'all. I'm trying to be proactive in this whole media thing. That's like one of my, as they say, one of the New Year resolutions. Well, that's my weekly. That's my weekly resolution, that I will be more proactive in media. I know that God uses media to reach his people. And so I don't want to act like I'm just too high up that I can't use media. Come on now. I can use media to reach some people. Okay. And this is the way that it's flowing, right? It's flowing in this direction. We got to teach the youth how to do this thing. We got to just let it, flow like it's flowing. Okay. So I'm going to get right into it. So the topic for today is, and you please let me know about my sound, and if my sound is well. We got to just let it, I'm going to turn that down because I want to see if any comments and stuff is going to be coming on. So I just had to play it on my phone. However, please like and share. Please share with your people. Share with somebody that God may place on your heart. Like, an individual is going through something. You like, this could be for her or this could be for him. Please share it. So the topic for today is, can he buy you with a price? Right? Can he put a price on it? Can he put a price on you? That's what the topic is. Can he put a price on you? And I put in a little description that, I did not know my worth, and I can prove it, right? Because people, I love people. I love y'all, okay? However, right, I went through this experience where people like, oh, sis, like, you're beautiful. Oh, sis, you're this and you're that. And they're naming things, right? And when you can look at an individual and you can name, right? You might see a sister that you admire and you're like, oh my God, sis, you got this going on, right? And they're like, really? For real? And when they look like that and they're like, oh, thank you. Really, really? And let me tell you something. So, I knew that I was insecure when I got myself in these situations. Certain situations expose my insecurity. I mean, just a compliment itself will expose you. If somebody say you look nice and you have to, over explain and, really, this is just a little raggedy thing. Oh, I used to do, oh, I got this from so and so. Well, ain't nobody asked me where I got it from. But let me have gotten something from, the Goodwill or something like that. Oh, the thrift shops, because I used to love thrifting. And let me have got something from the thrift shop. And the person like, oh, that's so cute. And I'm like, oh, it's just a little something I got from the thrift shop. Like, they ain't asked me. Just say thank you. Or, if a person will be looking at me and I'm just like, or I can't talk to people in their eye. Those type of things. Like if I found myself looking down, person say hello to you and you're looking down, you're like feeling vulnerable, feeling like the person is looking at you too hard, right? You don't want nobody to look at you too much. Why? Because they're going to see some imperfections in you. They're going to see some lag. They're going to see some stuff that you trying to cover up. If an attractive person is looking at you and you're thinking, dang, I hope he don't see this. I hope he don't see this little roll. Oh, I hope he don't see my gap in my teeth. Oh, I hope my teeth is white enough. I hope my hair is laid, right? Oh, I should have wore something else today. I should have looked like this today. You have all these thoughts that come to your mind, right? Insecurities come up. We all deal with insecurities in any form of fashion, right? Even though you may think, oh, I do think I'm beautiful. I do love my body. Sometimes, sometimes that's just a lie. Us females, we love to accept our bodies for how they look, but do we love them? Can we say that we really love our bodies if it don't look the way we want it to look? Can we really say that we love our bodies? I see things on media, and the media is like, oh, they're encouraging everybody to love the skin that they're in. And they don't even half of us don't even understand the skin that we in. We done had babies, right? We got this extraness that's going on, and you telling us to love the skin that we in when our babies done gave us this extra fupa, this extra fat. Okay, we eat and we want to eat and look good too, but we're to love the skin that we in. We don't like that, something is like not sitting up right. You know what I'm saying? Me, I got an issue with my back. Okay? I don't like nothing hanging over the bra strap. Come on. I don't like that. And I don't have to agree with it. What I can do is go to the gym and work it out. So why am I talking about all these insecurities leading up to, can he put a price on you? Right? I was dating this one guy, and I thought, he was the bomb and everything. He was so fine. I was dating him. And one of the things, right, that he told me he wasn't going to wait, right? Because, I'm healing, I'm growing, and I ain't about to just do whatever. I'm just not about to do that, okay? Now, in between these periods, I've waited and actually not really dated, right? In the period of me having my last kid, and she's 7, right? Up until this point, right? Because I'm still actually not dating right now. So this one guy comes along 2 years ago, and I was dating him. And it was very fast. We were talking on the phone. I kind of, I was digging him. He was fly. He had his own businesses and things like that. And, he did right by me on the first date. Got me some flowers, opened up the door for me, things like that. And he showed me attention and affection. Right. And so now, for me, at the place I'm in, it has to be more than attention and affection. Right? for you to hold a place in my life, like really hold a statue, a place in my life. Nowadays, right, and this is coming from what I used to do. You say hello, you get my number, right? Now we talking. You take me out to eat, right? You take me out to eat one time. You take me out to eat 2 times, 3 times. I mean, who wants to count? And then after that, it's like, okay, give up the draws. Really. It's like, what else is there to do? Like, okay, we're going to watch a couple Netflix. Okay, at that point, it's on to the next level. That this is my thinking. My thinking was, all right, after you say hello and we get to know each other, all right, Ninja, the next thing to do is to like, come on, like, let's do this. Let's do what? Exactly. And what place do they actually hold when they talk on the phone with you, right? All right, first, they get your number. The way they get your number. Hey, Mom, what's up? Let me get them digits. You like, hey, you cute. Okay, They ain't put no work in to get the number. All right, so they get the number. Then they call. Y'all talk on the phone. Y'all vibing, right? Then they take you out to eat, okay? Say they take you out to eat once or twice, okay? Even 3 times, all right? Then the rest of the time, they walking you through the park, right? Or y'all holding hands. All right, I'm trying to figure out how much did that cost him? How much? How much was that? Did it cost him something? So we do a lot. And even men could take this on too. Because it's like y'all give yourself away too as if it's so cheap. It's like you're thinking, okay, I did this, I do that, I did this. Okay, now let's get it popping. Like, it's like it's such a belittling thing in that. And what I've seen in my life is that it was so a part of my insecurities that I just kept on doing it over and over and over again. Don't you know, you can pick the same kind of brother with a different face. You can pick the same kind of brother with a different face. And that's what I kept doing. Same kind of brother, we want to do the same thing, same routines, ain't nothing really different. We ain't really doing nothing different. Now, I can prove that, I didn't really know my worth because a smile and a hello will get me to a place. I'm like, okay. All right, cool. Next thing you know, I'm talking on the phone with you, giving you all my time. All of a sudden, I wasn't available, and now I'm available, all for you, right? And then we go out. Now I'm kind of like all in now. By the time we go out, because we already done chatted, we already talked on the phone, we vibing, and you fine, and you saying what I like to hear. I'm kind of like invested. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know I'm invested because when you don't answer your phone, I feel some type of way. When you do answer your phone, I feel some type of way, right? When you're not available, I feel some type of way. When you are available, I feel some type of way. So at this point in my life, I'm getting to know, right, who I really am. And really knowing what does it take to be with somebody like me? What's the price? What's the price? Because it gotta cost you something. The thing about it is, do we know what we want? Do we know what we want a brother to do? Do we know what it takes to be with somebody like you? What are you looking for? What's that thing that's like, okay, I like the way he did that there, and I'm gonna keep that in a tuck. What do you not want him to do? What is a red flag, right? What do you actually want? So, talking about this guy that I dated 2 years ago, he was very spontaneous. And he was kind of like, listen, I'll take you to Miami, girl. You ain't even got to pack a bag. You can just come. Well, I already know what that means. I ain't got to pack a bag. Now, think about this. I think it may have been like a month into the relationship, maybe 2 months. I don't know. It does not matter. That's not even no time. He want me to go to Miami and pack a bag and not pack a bag, right? First of all, because we're going to shop when we get there, right? That's going to cost him something, okay? But he's leading to a price for something, and it's not my smile, okay? He liked to see me smile, but he wants something more, so he's ushering his way to a place to hold with me. But you ain't even make it through the first steps yet. Like, I ain't even take you through the trials and periods yet, and now you want to go take me on a trip? No. Because what that is let me get you and snatch you up. First of all, okay, all right. We go on a trip, we away, it's like a 100% that he may get some. Because what we going on a trip and away for? I mean, to what? Gaze at each other and it's like you going to have a separate room and I'm going to be like, go in your room and I go in mine and some magical force is going to separate us now? Like, Ninja, I'm having a problem being on the phone with you and not feeling the type of way. You think I'm about to go and look at some trees and have a couple of drinks and do a little 1-2 step and then you going to go to your hotel room and I'm going to go to mine? That's not going to happen. That's a trick. So I'm trying to hold fast to my standards, right? And I'm looking for this man to hold fast to my standard too. But he's not. He got every trick and every scheme up the book. And I'm letting it happen so that I can fall into the trick. Because really, I want to fall into the trick. I like the way he make me feel. I like that he pays me attention. Shoot, I want to give it up too. But then I have this standard over here that I want to hold fast to. So what do? I have to make choices. And so I'm remembering, can he put a price on me? I'm holding fast to my worth. Because right now, in that situation 2 years ago, I was juggling it like this. You know, secretly, I may have felt like I'm not going to get another brother that's better than this one. You know, secretly, I felt like I better settle for this because he got his own businesses, right? He fine, right? He got a swag that I love. Okay, he matched me. Like when we go out, we looking cute, right? We looking like a cute couple. He got the energy that I love. He has the energy that's like towards kids. Like he got that energy. Like he ain't getting tired. He like, come on, let's go to the park. Let's do this. Let's do that. That I love that. Plus, you got enough energy for me after the kids. Yes, right. And I'm trying to hold on to my standard. My standard is here, right? And I'm trying to walk out this path, but I want my standard to be with me, not separated. And so whoever doesn't qualify, right, in my path with my standard, they're walking a different way. I need somebody to connect with where I'm going and my standard. Otherwise, you ain't the one. You know, my insecurities told me, and it's crazy because when I, went my separate ways with this brother, he said it too. And it's not the first time I ever heard this. They were like, he said it, he got upset. He was like, you're going to be single forever because your standard is just too high. Too high? So you telling me you lasted 3 freaking months and my standard is too high? You don't even got, like, what standard is actually that? What standard is that? That you think that by 3 months of time of knowing me, I'm supposed to just lay down and kick my legs up for you? What did you really show me in the 3 months of time? Now we know, right? To do something, to create a new habit, you have to do it for 90 days, right? You have to do things for a certain period of time. So I'm looking to see if you're consistent, persistent, if you're reliable, if you're trustworthy, if you're honorable. How can I figure that all out in a little short period of time? But before I even know if I can trust you, if you're a cheater, if I know that you're a liar, because you can pretend that you're anything. Before I know if you actually got kids or not, or you just playing around, if I want to deal with your baby mama or not, if I want to, actually be around, like who you hang around with, your friends or not, and what kind of characteristics do they have? What kind of morals do you have? And even if you say you have morals, do you actually live it out? How can I figure that all out in a short period of time, but yet from me, you want me. You want my whole being. You want my personal, private gem that God has given to me, and I'm supposed to just let you have it because you said so. And because I'm so insecure that you make me believe what you're saying, and then I drop the ball. Well, this is why I'm single now. I'm single because the ball has been dropped so many times. I'm single with children because I made these decisions out of broken places, not knowing my worth, and letting a man put a price on me, rather than putting a price on myself and believing what God has said about me. Hey, Woo! Hey, girl! And so, this is what I believed. I believed in what the man says. Men, they have authority. Let's not. They are kings, right? And so something about them, like all their testosterone and the way they walk and the way they move and the way they talk, like, my. There is something else. There is something fabulous that was created from God, right? And so when they talk to us and they say these things out of their mouths, we are receivers and we receive it. But what are you saying out of your mouth? Are you saying that you're willing to do the work? Are you saying and acting out that you're the one for me? Or you the one, or I'm going to shape you up and help you out and you're going to be the one for her? Like, which one is it? And then we got to think about where we at in our journey. Like, we got to really think about that. Did we not waste so much time already? And didn't we try the things that, we thought was significant in truth? And didn't we try those things and they didn't work? And then we were left broken and hurt. And then we went and tried it again thinking, well, maybe it's not the formula, right? Maybe I'm going to try this formula on somebody else and it is going to work, right? And I'm going to produce from a project, I'm going to produce this fantastic being of a man that I want. That's going to make me happy. Like, these are the things we tried and we played out and we formulated. These are our tears of sorrow, right? That when we were crying out, our tears spoke words of the things that we wanted in the formula that we created in our minds, and it did not work. It did not work. The formula did not work for you, sis. The formula did not work for me. The formula didn't work for my sister. The formula didn't work for my mom. It didn't work. It didn't work for auntie and cousin, right? But these are the things, right, that we were taught. I was watching this sermon. Hey, Kayla girl. Hey, sis. I got to shout you out. Hey, sis. I was watching a sermon the other day. I think it was last night. And this man was speaking about those who wait, right? Those who wait. And I never considered myself a waiter because I was more like a hot behind, okay? You show me a little something, you do a little something for me, baby. Hey, it's on and popping, right? So I was that because I considered myself. Now this is my thinking. This is my insane thinking, y'all. I considered myself the catch. However, I made it easy for you to catch me. I thought I was the bomb. You know how they say that bad? I thought I was her. But however, it was so easy to catch me. If I'm so bad, why ninjas get it so easy? Besides me. So I realized that then I first had to come into a place to know, okay, exactly, who I am, right? Where I'm going, right? And who I want beside me. Because I already been through hell, y'all. I already had baby daddies. I already had heartbreak. Even before the baby daddies, I was going through, called myself loving young. I just love you. You're going to be my husband. We 16. We going to get it popping, right? I went through all of that. And I broke hearts too, right? To now come into a place that I have to really take the time out to say, Asia, where are you going? And who do you want by your side? Do I want hell by my side? Where you at? Where you be? Where you going? Why you wear that? Why you gotta go here? Why you gotta talk to people? Why you gotta be so happy? Nigga sucking his teeth. Looking at me sideways. I was messing with the guys that was like, first of all, red flag for me. If you look at me in a certain kind of way and say it's impossible for me to be celibate, that's a red flag. Because you're judging me. Right? And that means you ain't got celibacy on your mind. Right? So how can we connect? And then you're going to tell me, the guy that I was dating, he going to say, but I thought you was lying. How you think I was lying? So you thought I was playing a game with you by saying I'm celibate? Then how you really look at me, you really don't see me. Because I want somebody to really see me, y'all. I want somebody that's going to see me and know my value, know my worth, and be like, listen, I'm in for it. Like, what you, bring it. I'm ready. What you got? Shoot your best shot. Because I ain't going nowhere. That's the brother that I want with my legs closed. I don't want to hear shoot me your shot, but open up your legs and give me what I want. And I ain't going nowhere. Because that won't prove it out. I've done that. I did that. It didn't work. I was thinking about the guy that I was dating. And I was like, dang, if I would have gave him some, I don't know how I was going to recover from that. Because you know what? First of all, I was in a broken place. Because my thinking was, oh, he got this and that. I ain't going to really get no better brother than that. Dang, they don't want to believe it, boo. So that showed that I was broken because I settled. In my mind, I already settled for him. It was like as if I told God, you can't do better than that. This is the best that you can do for me. All the hell I've been through, and I'm going to tell God that that's the best he can do for me. The best he can do for me is to give me somebody that can't wait. After like 2-3 months, you ready? Like, you like, listen, it's going to be this or it's going to be nothing. Dang. So all the time we spent together, all the things you was doing was for, okay. So it's like this or nothing? Bruh, come on now. Go ahead, walk your mile. Do your thing. Let the next chick deal with you, because I ain't the one, right? And I was thinking like, dang. If it wasn't going to be that reason, it was going to be something else. Something else was going to come up where he was going to say, because it showed that he didn't have no endurance, that he was going to be saying to me, is either this or we're done. Because if it wasn't that, right, it was going to be something else in the long run. Something else was going to come up. Because he can't control me, right? I might have said, listen, I got to put God first. It's going to be. I had him just tell me that. Basically tell me, listen, you put too much. You love God too much. I can't deal with that. Huh? Well, go on, be on your way then. Because I listen, a woman that fears the Lord is worthy to be praised. So you trying to change my whole purpose? And this is the things that we settle for. When we settle, y'all, this is what we're settling. We're settling for penis. Yeah, that tool. We settling for the brokenness that comes with the penis. Yeah. We're settling for the highs and maybe a good breakfast. You know what I'm talking about? We're settling for, let me buy you flowers this day because I messed up the other day. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of those, a lot of sorries with unchanged behavior, a lot of manipulation, a lot of persuasion, and you wasted 10 years of my time. Then we trying to dig ourselves out of holes, right? To believe God, right? Because we have something in us that goes for God. And then we have the ones that drag us down. And now we done lost the faith that we worked so hard to gain. Then we're asking, God, where are you? And where's my husband? But this is why we single, y'all. This is why we're single. Because we don't know what we want. We don't know what we want. We don't know how to say no to what we don't want and say yes to the standard. We act like if we tell a ninja no, then God is not going to bring nobody our way. That God is not going to bless us. That's how little our faith is. When we say yes to these knucklehead guys, and the things they come with and they bring, and we like, it's okay, I'ma love him anyway. We're not saying no to that saying. We're saying yes, we're unworthy. Yes, we're able, to take all of that and drag ourselves through the muck and the dirt, and we allow them to do that. But then we want, when they're finished with us, right? When they kicked us off to the side, or we got the nerve to finally leave, then we want God to bless us with somebody that's whole. And this is the mix-up. How can he do that when the last person you were with broke you? When he tainted you? When you got down to his level instead of keeping your standard. When you keep looking at the same type of guys and then thinking you can't get nobody better. And this is what hey, I'm looking at Kayla's message. She said, you got to go, Joker. You not gonna block my blessings for some D, for real. Seriously, for some penis, for real. Like, come on, blocking your whole blessing just to get something off. I mean, it really, they don't even last that long. Like, okay, all right, We've met those that have some good sex, like we can have some good sex. But you ever wake up in the morning after that good sex and you look at that ninja like, I don't even like you. You know you give me hell. Soon as he get up, he got that bad freaking energy. Just walking around, just bad energy. You know you can't go nowhere with that nigga. What purpose is you and him gonna do together? You trying to pursue purpose and he trying to say, don't go too far because I don't want you to leave me while I'm down here. And why you think you got purpose and I don't. Ninja be real jealous and hating on you. And you want him? You want that guy? All right, y'all. Can he put a price on you? Don't let no man put a price on you. You're priceless. If you be the catch, then let him catch you. Have your standards ready and see if they apply. You know what I'm saying? See if they match. Test God. Like, test him. See if he don't prove you. Prove who he is for you. You know God is a personal God. If he cares about every follicle on your head, don't he care about the mate that he wants you to have? Come on, y'all. Come on. We got to be real. We got to be honest. We got to start living the way that we want to live. Treating our bodies the correct way. Letting no man put a price on it. Let's keep the price secret, y'all. Don't be telling them what you want. They're going to be like, all right, that's just going to help the manipulation, if you know what I'm talking about. Watch them work and then see if it applies. We got to get better, y'all. You know, it's so much of us single. Instead of being single and broken, we need to be single and whole. And we need to be on our way there to the promise, not settling for what we think that we want, but what that we know we should have. All right, y'all. Don't let them put a price on it, y'all. I didn't know my worth, but I'm coming into a place to know that I'm priceless. I know I got imperfections, but that doesn't mean I have to settle. It doesn't mean that. I'm looking for someone that is able to see my imperfections and say, you know what? She's still flawless. And I'm going to still put that work in to get her because it's no one else like her in all the earth. All right, y'all. I love you. Please share this and watch it from the beginning. If you just came on, just watch it from the beginning as I talk about me and my story and my insecurities. God is a redeemer and he redeemed me and he can redeem you also. And we're walking this thing out together. I love you till next time. I'll see you later. Bye, y'all. Bye, family. And if you ever have any questions, let me know. Listen, hit me up on Instagram, SEN Network, all right, and Facebook. We have the private group. Please join our private group. I'm going to be more proactive in there. I'm going to be doing videos. I want us to chat. I want us to link up. I'm going to have meet and greets. We going forward, y'all. We not going backwards. We going forward. All right. I love you.